Governor Nasir Idris has formally received the People's Democratic Party chairman of Argungu local government area, Bello, Layya, alongside 1,500 party supporters who defected to the All Progressive Congress in Kebbi. Among those who joined the chairman are all the local government ward chairpersons, youth leader, women leader, and a former member of the House of Representatives, Garba Musa Gulma. Receiving the new members at the flag-off of the APC zonal campaign rally in Argungu on Monday, the governor expressed delight over the decision of the ex-PDP members to join the ruling party. Mr. Idris observed that receiving a large number of people from the main opposition party reflects people's trust in the ability of the APC-led administration in Kebbi State. Yeah, Mr. Vincent, we just came out from a very chaotic, should I call it, protest and agitation period. And most of the damage that's happened as a result of the protest came mostly from the northern part of the country. And there were feelers that, are you sure that Tinubu has the same kind of support that he has from the north? And even Kashim Shettima even came out to say that, no, this man is not the problem of the North. He has also assisted the North. And right here in Kebbi State, we are seeing from ward chairman and the full political structure of the grassroots, which is the most important part of the political structure, the grassroots. We are seeing ward and local government executives en masse moving over to the APC, which seemed to be a party that has been collecting so much flake and criticism during this, the aftermath of the protest period. Do you think that the protest was actually against the APC and the president, or it was against the poverty level of the region?
Okay. The protest, the last protest, the end governor protest,
exactly,
was about Tinubu and nothing more.
Okay.
And that is why I insisted in several forums that the protest, the essence of the protest is a misplaced priority. A lot of the proponents and leaders of the protest, disagree with me. Of course, they are entitled to their opinion. But I still insist, I still stand on my tentacles that they got it all wrong. Because Tinubu is subject to Nigeria. Nigeria is not subject to Tinubu. Whatever Nigeria wants of Tinubu is what Tinubu is doing for them.
Okay.
If Nigeria, as it is today, I mean the people of Nigeria as it is today, decide that this action Tinubu cannot and should not do it, should not carry it out, it will never happen. So whatever the president is doing as of today is as a result of the allowance that have been given to him by the Nigerian state. Like, we are talking about a protest. All I keep on hearing, Tinubu, just came his very first day in office, in his inauguration, he decided to do away with the fuel subsidy. I think, how much does that even make sense? How much does it make sense? If the people of Nigeria decide today that fuel subsidy should return, it will happen. Because the person that is there is not a computer, it's a human being. It has blood flowing in vein. We have seen a lot of policy reversal in this country. So the president will do as much as the people allow him to do.
But Mr. Vincent,
yes,
do you want the fuel subsidy to come back?
Well, if you ask me, it's a plain no. I don't see a reason why fuel subsidy should come back. What we should rather be looking at is having phased out fuel subsidy, whether it is partial, whether it is complete. What are we doing with the result of that phase out?
What was the reason for the protest? Was the reasons given for the protest, were they valid?
The reasons given for the protest, in a way, are valid. In another way, we can say that they are not well thought out.
Was it because it was coming from the person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or from the All Progressive Congress?
You are talking about the protest?
Yes, yes.
I think the opponent of the protest now.
No. What I mean is that the reasons for the protest, you said some were valid, some were not.
Yes.
The ones that were not valid that made the protest to be heated, was it as a result of the personality of the president, or is it because of the party itself, or Progressive Congress?
When we are talking about the protest being heated, it's neither on the part of the president. It's not like the public is venting its anger on the part of the president or the party, being APC. It's about people who simply do not know their onions, who do not know what they are doing, who do not actually abreast with the realities of the day. You know, people that were more or less misled, that were more or less reactionary, that simply took advantage of the situation to perpetrate what they are not expected to do in the name of protest. Like I was saying, if you are protesting, you direct your protest at a particular person, at an institution, as the case may be. Now, you are protesting when the National Assembly is not on seat. And you know that the National Assembly is majorly of the APC. Then the president is just a single individual. So if you come out to the street and then you are shouting, you know, bad governance must end and all the rest of them, without being able to hold the leadership to ransom. Now, when we talk about the leadership, we are talking about a National Assembly that can actually that can actually make law that the president must obey. Then they are not on seats. They were on recess, and you are doing your protest. So at the end of the day, who takes your message to the president? So in the first instance, the protest was directed at the president and the APC in extension. But the execution of the protest didn't meet the objective the way it's supposed to be. And that is the reason why it's like it was more or less a waste of time. And you can see the attendant destruction of life and property therein, which were not even, you know, an offshoot of the protest itself. We just see non-state actors and then disgruntled, not even disgruntled members of the public. We are talking about people who are, if you permit me to say, of low life, taking laws into their hands without even being aware that they are causing damage to themselves. Because I never heard that, you know, Aso Rock was boggled. I never heard that during the protest, the president was moving in the street and then a convoy was stopped. I never heard that National Assembly was held to ransom. I never heard that any state, a government house of any state governor or any state government was held, you know, bound. I never heard of such. What we had is that institutions, properties of institutions built by government for the good of the people were boggled, were looted, were destroyed. Then there are other, you know, properties of fellow citizens that were boggled. Is that what, you know, protest should be about? So if you ask me, you know, the protest was about the president in the person of Bola Tinubu and the APC, his party. But at the end of the day, the reality of the protest was not even, you know, directed to these two parties. Okay.
I believe that concerning this protest, being that you are you were on ground, at least with commentaries and with reports that was happening throughout that period, I think that we ought to have a day next week to be able to analyze the merits and demerits of the protest period.
That will be very fine. Okay. It will be my pleasure.
It's a